Kelsey Mitchell, grateful for third straight WNBA All-Star nod. Hopes to have the Fever girls together. Indianapolis. Indiana Fever guard Kelsey Mitchell was named an All-Star for the third straight time Sunday. She doesn't take the nod for granted. I ain't ever really had too many opportunities, so anytime I can get, I'm going to take it, Mitchell said after practice Monday. Anytime I can get something like that on my resume, I'm very grateful. Mitchell averages a team-high 19.3 points per game, along with 1.8 rebounds and 3.1 assists this season. She is fifth in the league in scoring. Mitchell was selected for the WNBA All-Star Game by league coaches who chose the All-Star reserves. Mitchell finished fifth overall among guards in fan, media, and player voting. Mitchell joins teammates Clark and Aliyah Boston as the three Fever players to be named All-Stars. The All-Star Game will take place July 19 at Gainbridge Fieldhouse.Clark, an All-Star captain alongside Minnesota Lynx forward Napheesa Collier, selected her team Monday. The draft will air Tuesday during WNBA Countdown. I hope Caitlin picks both of us, but obviously the reality is that it can go either way, Mitchell said. But it'd be good to have the Fever girls together. After being named captain, Clark said she obviously wanted to pick her teammates. The Fever practiced Monday in front of season ticket holders and held a team Q&A afterward. When addressing the draft, Clark reassured Boston and Mitchell her stance remains the same. I think there's a high chance that Kels and AB are on my team, Clark said. I might trade the rest of my team for those two. Fever coach Stephanie White called it incredible to have Clark, Boston, and Mitchell represent the Fever in the All-Star Game, and said she's proud of all of them. Those three have been killers. They've done an outstanding job, White said after Monday's practice. They continue to get better. They continue to embrace the impact that they have on this organization while continuing to be hungry for more. When Kelsey Mitchell stepped onto the court in Indianapolis for the final game before the 2025 WNBA All-Star break, the crowd gave her more than just cheers. They gave her a standing ovation, a nod of recognition, respect, and pure appreciation. And if you looked closely, just for a second, you could catch a rare sight on Mitchell's always focused face, a soft, humbled smile. The reason? She had just earned her third consecutive WNBA All-Star nod, a testament to her elite skill, leadership, and the respect she's cultivated across the league. But when asked about it after practice, Mitchell didn't speak in stats or accolades. Instead, she simply said, "I'm just grateful. Always have been, but now more than ever." The spark in her step, Kelsey Mitchell, isn't new to the spotlight. She's been lighting up scoreboards since her days at Ohio State, where she finished as one of the most prolific scorers in NCAA history. In the WNBA, she's only sharpened that edge. Her pull-up jumper is still pure, her crossover is still ankle-breaking, and her mentality, steel-forged and still climbing. But what makes this third All-Star selection feel different isn't just the honor itself, it's the context. In 2025, the Indiana Fever have transformed from a rebuilding project into one of the league's most talked-about teams. With the arrival of rookie phenoms Clark and Aliyah Boston's continued rise, the spotlight has shifted toward Indianapolis like never before. And through it all, Mitchell has remained the soul of the team. People talk about the future, the hype, the young stars, and I love that for us, Mitchell says. But I've been here through the hard years. This is the part where we grow together. That's what makes this All-Star so special. Sisterhood in the spotlight. This year, Mitchell isn't just excited for the weekend's festivities. She's hopeful to share the All-Star stage with her Fever teammates, especially Boston and Clark, who've both had standout seasons worthy of All-Star recognition. "I want to have the Fever girls together," she says, smiling. "It means something when you get to look down that bench and see your teammates with you in that moment. We're building something special in Indy, and if the world gets to see that, even better." Her words aren't just sentiment, they're legacy-minded. Mitchell has been with the Fever since 2018. Through coaching changes, losing seasons, and tough rebuilds, she's been the steady drumbeat in the locker room and on the court. While the national attention now flocks to the younger stars, those inside the franchise know who's kept the fire burning all these years. Beyond the numbers, statistically, Mitchell has continued to impress. Averaging over 17 points per game with efficient shooting and tough defense, she's proving that consistency can be just as dazzling as highlight reel plays. But for Mitchell, the All-Star nod isn't just about numbers. It's about recognition of growth. "I've evolved," she says. not just as a player, but as a leader. Earlier in my career, I felt like I had to carry everything. Now I trust more, I talk more, I lead with love. That's something that comes with time, and I think people are seeing that now, and they are. Coaches, media, and fans alike have noticed Mitchell's poise and presence this season. She's often seen mentoring younger players on the bench, calling out defensive rotations mid-sleeve, and directing traffic like a coach in sneakers. In a league built on elite competition, her leadership has become her superpower. A weekend to celebrate. As the All-Star weekend approaches, Mitchell is soaking it all in. She's looking forward to the skills challenge, the three-point contest, and the opportunity to take the floor alongside some of the greatest talents in women's basketball. But more than that, she's looking forward to the conversations, the sisterhood, the shared energy that only an all-star locker room can offer. I've said it before, being in the room with those women, it makes you better, Mitchell reflects. The energy, the ambition, the stories. It's motivating. I don't take that for granted. And while the spotlight might find others first during the weekend, don't be surprised if Mitchell steals a few moments. A deep corner three, a slick behind-the-back assist, or just a quiet, confident nod to her fevered teammates in the crowd. Because for Kelsey Mitchell, the All-Star Game isn't just a platform, it's a celebration of the grind, the growth, and the game she's devoted her life to. What's next? With half a season still ahead, the Fever are aiming for their first playoff appearance in years, and Mitchell is locked in. We've got work to do, she says, but we've got something real, something strong. I can feel it. And if the Fever do make that postseason push, Mitchell will likely be a driving force behind it, just as she always has been. Because while headlines may chase flash and fame, the foundation is built by those who show up, day after day, no matter the score. This summer, Kelsey Mitchell will shine among stars, but in Indiana, she's already something more. A legend in the making.